Why do people ship their mixer cross-country to us for repair? Let me show you. As always, we're going to start with a test run. Check this thing out. It's getting intermittent power. To figure out why we need to remove this back cap, it's just a single screw right here. And with the screw out, this cap just pulls on out. Ooh, flashy. Now, to the untrained eye, everything back here looks to be okay, minus a little dandruff. You need some head and shoulders. When you worked on as many machines as me, you can just be stupid and do something like bending this tap up just ever so slightly. I got the magic in me. We fixed the power issue, but we're not done yet. We still need to re-grease, tune, clean, and upgrade this bad boy. Take the beauty band off. There's a screw right there, and one over here as well. You're almost always going to find some kind of nasty gunk underneath these bands. A lot of it's oil that's leaked out of the machine. Check this out. Yum. Now to remove this drip ring, we need a flathead screwdriver and a rubber mallet. You just want to catch the edge of this drip ring and then give it a few taps. Just like that, she's off. Now for the planetary, we need to knock out this pin right here. We got an 1/8 inch punch and a hammer. Simply line it up with the pinhole and whack it off. This planetary is now ready to pull out. And that's something we just don't have in common. Upgrade number 1, you can tell this thing does not have a spring and washer on the beater shaft. They removed these from the tilt heads in like 2016, and they never came on the Professional 600 Pro 5 Plus stuff. But don't worry, it's easy. We got some snap ring pliers here. We're going to go ahead and remove this snap ring. Then we can go ahead and just pull this pinion gear. There is a pin that sits right underneath it. We can just go ahead and remove that as well. And now this shaft is just ready to slide on out. Then we've got one more snap ring we need to slide off here. And we can just slide our spring and washer into place. We do need to drop our snap ring back down to secure it. And then simply slide the shaft back in. Insert your pin in your bevel gear, and clip on your last snap ring, and we're in business. Enough foreplay, let's get inside this thing. We got 5 screws to remove around the planetary here, and then there's 4 on the body. There's 2 here, and then there's 1 on each side in the back. With all the screws out, we are now ready to just separate the head. Take a look at that. So oil from this grease is what had separated, and that's what we found on the outside of the machine. We need to clean all of this old grease out of here. Oh, take a look at that. I used this scraper to get all of the big chunks out of here. And then I used my small one to get into all the crooks and nannies. Oh, that is just oddly satisfying. So we actually go through and clean these gear teeth individually, looking for any damage or wear. Once we get the gears cleaned up, we have to move over to the housing and get all of this nasty stuff out too. Sometimes you find actual pools of oil. Look at that. That's thinking with your dipstick, Jimmy. I generally just ram some paper towels down there and suck it up. With the housing clean, we're going to go ahead and put in some new grease. After reinstalling the gears and greasing them up, we can go ahead and put this back together. We got it reassembled, but we noticed the head is jumping up and down really bad. To fix that, we're going to go ahead and remove this screw right here in the neck. Then we're going to take that screw and we're going to slide it through the Everdyne, which is a product that we invented. Now that we have the Everdyne installed, we've essentially erased all of that head bounce. It'll keep your attachments from hitting the bottom of the bowl and chipping like this. Next, we'll adjust these set screws to tune the speeds properly. Combine that with a beater blade, a cord organizer, and one of our anti-vibration pedestal mats, and you've got yourself a brand new machine.